In the depths of an ancient, decaying castle, a gathering of the most notorious villains in horror history convened. Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers, and Pennywise the Clown stood in a darkened chamber, the flickering light of a single candle casting eerie shadows on the stone walls. They had never worked together, each driven by their own thirst for chaos and terror, but a new, apocalyptic threat had emerged, one that none of them could defeat alone. The Earth itself was unraveling. Strange forces beyond comprehension had torn apart the fabric of reality, creating monstrous rifts. Each villain was skeptical, their naturally distrustful nature tinged with curiosity. Pennywise, shifting from its clown form into a monstrous visage, addressed the others. These rifts bring nightmares even we cannot fathom, it hissed, gesturing to the swirling vortex of darkness outside the castle. Jason Voorhees clenched his machete tighter, the glint of violence flashing in his eyes.
What do you propose?
Jason grunted through his mask, his voice low and ominous. Freddy Krueger, his glove of knives shining, chuckled softly. We go dream diving, he suggested, into the realms that birthed these rifts. Michael Myers, silent and brooding, simply nodded, his presence a menacing affirmation. The plan was set into motion. They gathered around the candle, a symbol of their uneasy alliance. Just as the light flickered towards extinguishing, their consciousnesses pulled into an alternate realm, a realm where nightmares spun freely, amplifying fear tenfold. In this distorted dreamscape, each villain faced apparitions of their victims, twisted beyond recognition but seeking vengeance. Yet, united, they wielded their sinister powers, cutting through layers of terror. As they navigated the madness, they discovered the source of the rifts, a cowled figure more horrific than any had imagined, commanding the chaos with whispers of despair. With resolve they hadn't known they possessed, the villains joined forces, unleashing a barrage of supernatural might against the figure. The battle was fierce, the very essence of fear torn from the fabric of nightmares. But through their combined powers, the figure's hold weakened, and the rifts began to close. Victorious, but forever changed, the villains returned to the castle, their tenuous bond formed in nightmare. The threat neutralized, Freddy, Jason, Michael, and Pennywise disbanded, retreating to their own haunts with an unspoken acknowledgement of the strange alliance. Though inherently foes, they shared a twisted camaraderie as guardians against unforeseen horrors lurking beyond the rift's threshold.